Student goes to university for various reasons: academic interest, future careers, or social life. Students attend university because university acquire them a degree. Making some friend at university can be a sufficient reason why student would go to university.
University, you go to university for many reasons. There's no doubt having a university degree, whatever degree, gives you experience about the world after you maybe left home for the first time or after leaving school or college. So a university degree is also an experience, you know, and I think students got to be clear why they're doing the course.
University or college helped me in terms of, or gave me the support I needed to go into the next stages of my life. And I'll say this because I don't think they sort of shaped my skills. I feel like they tried to make me this sort of person that, it's hard to explain, but I feel like they tried to make me a different person.
They chose the wrong courses because they didn't have enough time exploring career options or exploring their interests. They haven't done the appropriate strength-based testing to understand how their strengths align with particular industries. And I think without that kind of knowledge for the student, they tend to choose the wrong direction.
I think some people don't want to go into education because they might not be capable of being able to push through with the demands that university does require, you know, and that's fair because not everybody is interested in university.
That going to university is a complete waste of time because university offers the same opportunities that work experience and apprenticeship we offer to a student.
Go to university if they're not interested in understanding the longer histories and stuff about the university, about the world. But I think it always gives you some benefit. It also it's like a passport to do postgraduate stuff.
Apprenticeships are important and necessary for certain kinds of students. I would say for low-income students or students who would to be taking on a large, significant debt in getting an education. I think the apprenticeship route is important, is necessary. I think university route is just as good as an apprenticeship route. I do think there are some industries who are a little bit more flexible in taking people before they go to the university and will support them to go to university, and that's important and necessary for the apprenticeship world. So I think it's not one is better than the other. I think both of them are equally important for a particular kind of individual.
Some students will agree that the best way to set yourself apart would be to network while you're at the university, so that you have the same skills and knowledge as all the competitors.
Struggle to find yourself, to find a job after graduation, when you've been complacent and kind of just allowed yourself to like completely be involved in the university world and not really create a network for yourself outside of university when it's time for you to apply for jobs. So yeah, I think it's more so down to complacency and just kind of expecting the world to, you know, fall at your feet once you get out of university.
Students need to know the market more, and I don't think all university courses in themselves can do that. People have to do their own research. But yeah, there are opportunities, but they're very competitive, for instance. So it's important, I think, that students develop some skills.
It has been argued that graduate skills are not a mismatch for their jobs. The reason why students struggle to get a job in the field they study is simply because the competition out there is too high. It's high because many people are fighting for the same roles. People that finish university and also people that work their way up to be in the higher positions. Therefore, it becomes a challenge for the managers to choose who deserve the position the most.
I think people don't get into the field they study in because the industry is constantly changing. Demographics of people changing jobs, changing careers, changing from one industry to the next is constantly changing. It's growing, it's rapidly moving from one industry to the next. And I think the students coming through university and getting into work is going to be quite challenging because the competition out there is high. It is very competitive in the market to hire really good and high talented individuals.
Help the students that are joining university throughout the 3 years. The strategy is to offer work experience, apprenticeship while on the course, to be equally knowledgeable about the requirement of the industry.
So the university is doing quite a bit and will be doing more over the next 2 years. And so the Center for Student Success, particularly as one aspect of it, focuses on supporting students in their employability, so the skills that they need in order to get a job, but also helping them secure graduate work, internships, work experience, and then we're using that same experience as a support services and infusing it into the curriculum, making sure that students are constantly being trained on what's necessary and needed so that we can support them in securing employment.